Friends, I kind of feel like I've been hit by a bus. This year for spring break, we decided to divide and conquer. Mark, Hunter, and Bennett had dreamed up plans of going snowboarding in a remote location for spring break, whereas I was dreaming of warmer, sunnier weather. So I decided to come to Arizona to visit my parents with my sister and her kids so that we could have some fun in the sun. Thank you to the Ladder app for sponsoring today's video. All right, friends, we made it to Arizona this morning. And it was kind of a rough go getting here. I am here with Weston, Everett, and Violet, and the best way to get to Arizona from Alaska is Alaska Airlines. There's a direct flight that leaves usually around 11 o'clock at night, gets in about, 6 in the morning here in Arizona with the time difference. So went to the airport last night, about 8:45. Mark dropped us off. Things were going smoothly. We got there with plenty of time to get everything done. The boys wanted some food, so we got some food and then met up with my sister. And because we have Violet, we can get on the plane a little bit early. But I left Violet with my sister and the stroller and our bags. And then I went to the bathroom with Everett and then came back and it was time to board. So we got on the plane. I'm getting to the back and I'm like, I don't feel like I have everything. Realized that I left my backpack with my cameras and my computer and stuff right where I had been standing before we got on the plane and had forgot to put it back on my back. So I was able to kind of quickly get out of the plane because they were barely starting to load the plane. And so I was able to skirt my way back up. Weston and Everett were with my sister, so they were fine. I had Violet in a front pack. Thankfully found my backpack, no problem there, but they wouldn't let me back on the plane because they said, we're going to go get everybody off that's on already. So that's like first class, people that need extra time, and people with kids, that's who had loaded already. So it wasn't a ton, but there was a maintenance issue on the plane, which can sometimes then spiral and be hours, days, who knows when you can get a flight. Thankfully, they came up with a solution quickly. They moved us to a different gate with a completely different airplane because it was going to take too long to fix the thing that they needed to fix. And they had an airplane available, which I felt like was best case scenario. So it took a little while to get the crew onto the new airplane. And so now we're sitting at this is now 11 o'clock at night, way past everybody's bedtime. Everybody has to load and we get on the plane and we're not moving. Everybody got on very quickly because people were very anxious to get going after it now being an hour later than we planned. And we're not going and it's loud and they hadn't turned the lights off and you hear all this noise below. Finally, the captain came on and said that they had loaded the plane wrong. The baggage probably in a rush to move it from one plane to the other. And so they were rearranging some bags. So this means we are now 2 hours into trying to get going on the plane. It is about a 5-hour and 12-minute flight. It was just kind of a painful flight at that point. Violet, Weston, and Everett did fall asleep pretty quickly after we finally took off. They were having a really hard time settling down until it was time to go. So I was grateful when we finally took off that everybody settled down. But the kids got about 3.5 hours of sleep before something happened and Everett accidentally woke up Violet, which then woke up everybody. And so it was just kind of a painful night of flying. I don't do well on red eyes anymore anyways, but that is the easiest way to get to Arizona. So we just did it. It also tends to be the cheapest because it's just a direct flight. Anyways, so we get in 2 hours later than we planned. Thankfully, I was able to text my parents and get a hold of them before we got on the plane and let them know hey, the plane is running several hours late. So don't plan on being at the airport at 6. Just please track our flight so you're there on time. So my parents were awesome, came and picked us up at 8 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. Actually, by the time we got our luggage, got everything down, it was 8:45. I forgot to mention when Violet woke up, she just needed something. And so the stewardess gave me some orange juice and Violet loved the orange juice. Well, something happened as we were coming down. Violet got plain sick is what happened. And she barfed up that orange juice all over me. And somehow that one little half a cup of orange juice felt like it became a gallon of orange juice coming out of that poor girl. She has spit up in the past, like little bits, but she has never barfed or thrown up. She was so traumatized. We had already landed. We were waiting to deplane and she barfed all over me. And all I could do was just sit there. Thankfully, I felt very calm. Through all of this, I felt very calm and collected and never like freaked out, but it was a long night and I felt like a zombie because we got at the airport at 8:45. My dad picked us up. I looked at the clock when we got in the car. It was now 8:45 Arizona time. So with the time difference, 10 hours. Anyways, it just ended up being a long stretch. Then we get on the highway. The boys are saying, "Grandpa, how long does it take to get to your house?" And he says, "Oh, it's about 20-minute drive." And almost immediately after he said that, we like came to a stop. There was a terrible accident on the highway. And so all I could do was just like close my eyes and doze. Violet was asleep. So it then took an hour to get what usually only takes 15-20 minutes. So needless to say, we just spent the day recovering. The kids swam a little bit. I just felt like a zombie all day. I had done so much in preparation of coming, getting some work projects tied up at home, and then packing, and then this whole ordeal to get here. I just felt so slammed all day. But with all that being said, we ate dinner at one of my favorite places, Cafe Rio. It's a Mexican grill. The kids got to swim. Violet loves being with her cousins and having grandma and grandpa. Everybody is giving her all the attention and she's just charming everybody. Everybody went to bed super early. Like Everett fell asleep on me while we were just relaxing and Violet was playing with some toys. So I came and gave Violet a bath, got her to sleep, put Weston to sleep, moved Everett to his bed, and we are tucked in for the night. And it is only like, what time is it? I don't even know now. I got the kids to bed at like 7:45. They were just beat. I did get a small afternoon nap. My parents made sure to watch Violet and take her on a walk, and she just played with everybody. And I got a little bit of a nap. But when I woke up from the nap, I almost felt more tired. So I'm just going to go to bed early. But it's only 6:49 right now, Alaska time, which means the kids went to bed at like 5:45 Alaska time. Needless to say, it was quite the adventure getting down here, but that's what happens when you travel. What happens when you travel with kids. You usually expect there to be some bumps along the way. Everyone did so well despite being exhausted. I'm just so happy that the kids did so well. So I'm grateful to be here. I'm excited to hear about Mark's adventures going snowboarding back at home. Hopefully that trip will come together because we've had so little snow. There have been some hiccups along the way with that trip as well. So we'll see what ends up happening. I think they'll have a good time no matter what. I'll bring you along for some of the fun over the next couple of days. Right now, we are staying with my mom and dad. And then in a few days, we'll move to an Airbnb because my sister needs to stay here with her kids. So we're looking forward to some different adventures and eating at places that we can't go to in Alaska, and going doing some shopping that we don't have in Alaska. So I'll bring you along for some of the fun. But right now, I'm going to relax and go to bed because I want to feel better tomorrow than I felt today. Okay, good night. Good morning, friends. We're out at the park. We brought a scooter with us, so Weston is scootering. We got the place all to ourselves pretty much because I think school is still in here in Arizona, but enjoying the sunshine. It is a bit windier than I was expecting this morning, but we had a very lazy morning because little one needed a lot of extra sleep after that flight. I think she slept for like 13 hours, which is incredible. She obviously needed it after having so little sleep the night before. Anyways, we're just gonna enjoy some time outside. We'll see where the day takes us. No plans today. A little different than the snowshoes and snow gear I was wearing to go for a walk last week. When in Arizona, Alaska kids like shaved ice. So we're gonna get some shaved ice with the cousins at Bahama Bucks You gonna try a shaved ice? Little one? Hmm. Baby girl's napping, having her little mid-afternoon nap, enjoying some time by the pool. You got it, you got it. Keep swimming. Good morning, friends. It is a very rainy morning here in Arizona. So I'm gonna get a little workout in. Violet woke up super early, so I fed everyone breakfast, put her down for a nap, and now I'm gonna get some movement in before we start our day. I almost just went back to bed this morning. I was just like, I felt so ugh. And I'm so glad that I just put my workout clothes on and went and moved my body. I feel so much better now, so much more awake. It's gonna be a good day. Oh, she didn't know how to just blow.
She tried to eat. Oh, you're
You want some banana? You can have it.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
She's licking her lips.
She hasn't had banana.
Violet saw my banana from across the room. She wanted it.
She licked her lips.
She was licking her lips.
You haven't had banana for a while.
Wait.
Oh. You just licking it.
Yummy, yummy.
Well, how does it come? Because my phone isn't working. It's a Gmail, which I never read. And
Mom have any peanut butter powder?
any what?
Of the peanut butter powder? No?
I don't think so. Sharon, we don't have any peanut butter powder, do we?
Okay. I meant to bring some and I forgot. Oh, it's chunky. Maybe not. That might be a little much in a smoothie. Oh, we got some boxes.
Oh, well,
This will never cease to amaze me when visiting Arizona. I ordered this little baby high chair for Violet yesterday because we were struggling without a high chair, and it's here today. That just like blows my mind. Things take weeks to get to us in Alaska. I often don't even remember what I've ordered by the time it comes. I probably shouldn't have ordered it, but this will be very helpful. How does the tray fit in that little box?
yeah.
It must fold or so. All right, maybe it's just skinny.
Can I open it?
Yeah. Oh, it is very tiny.
Oh, I found them.
Oh, careful, careful. Okay, yep, you found them. Wait, get that out of the way.
Is that you can't see it?
Well, why are you using it?
Because so Violet can't see the camera. Violet just got a new chair.
All right, we got a gaggle of cousins to go to the Museum of Illusions.
Oh, Miley, you look like a freakazoid.
I can fight There is a candy store. You have good memory.
I remember this.
Yeah. Okay, we made it to the Museum of Illusions. We're gonna go check it out. Are you trying to get them all in, or what's the point of that?
No, you're trying to make like this pattern.
Oh. She's watching us. Forever. Straight stick through a curved hole. Oh my goodness, you look so tiny over there. Jocelyn looked like she was like 2 feet tall. Look how she looks like she's like 10 years old again. No, stand where it says.
Oh my goodness, I'm half girl. Look at that, like that. I like their hair.
Ah! Weston's for dinner. Stand up straight, but you're really like, whoa. Whoa! That makes you, Ooh, it makes you a little lightheaded. Oh, that's so strange. I gotta see your head. You gotta look straight. We want only where like your... You got 4 legs.
Can I see? Can I see?
Oh, there you go. Oh, hold on, I gotta get back to my camera. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go, perfect. That's really good.
Do I have to hit anything?
No, it's on. You gotta direct me.
Okay.
You're good now.
Oh, you're good now. Let's. Put your face to the left a little. Yeah, right. Keep going a little. Oh, last. Right. Oh, no. Right. There.
Whoa, it's so tall. Now let's switch. Oh, you're so much bigger than you are.
It's into a Superman pose.
What do I do, dude?
Listen, you can act like you're falling. You can do anything.
I wonder some of these, what you see versus what I see, because you're colorblind.
No, it's I can see them.
Oh, look, it's a baby tiger. Whoa.
The walls are spinning.
Hold on!
Oh my goodness. Makes me so sick. Oh. How'd you hang out in there? It makes me so sick. from the outside's moving and you're not, but you can't walk straight.
As they fall.
Ugh. Westy's playing cards with 5 of himself. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's look at it.
Oh, I see it.
How is that the same size? They're not, they aren't. They can't be. Crazy. Two different size boxes. Same size. Does not make sense. They mess with your brain. It's an Everett kaleidoscope! This becomes a chair when you get the right angle. Infinite violets. Hey, baby girl.
Infinite.
She looks really worried. In-N-Out burger. Kids get a free hot chocolate because it's raining. We got a free hot cocoa and a
Is there marshmallow?
Ghirardelli chocolate and mini marshmallows. Wow.
That's so many.
Yum. Well, friends, we had a lot of fun at that museum. It had so many different interactive things that just like boggled your mind. I love stuff like that, but I love how interactive it was for the kids. Got some really fun pictures. Oh, do you see the light up there? We had some good burgers and fries at In-N-Out Burger. The cousins came over. They've all gone home. So we're just gonna hang out here tonight, wind down, maybe watch a movie or something. Do some baths. This little one needs a bath, huh? She's gonna go play in the bathtub because it was too cold outside to go swim in the pool, but we're hoping we can get a couple more days of sunshine. Fingers crossed. We do not want rain. We want sunshine while we're in Arizona, but we'll see what happens over the next few days. You ready for your bath? Yeah. Can you say bye-bye to our friends? Can you look at them and say bye-bye? Can you look at the camera? Can you say bye-bye here? Bye-bye. Blow kisses? Mwah. Okay, see you tomorrow for some more fun in Arizona. Let's go take a bath. She's like, Mom, come on. I'm headed to the bath. Hi. Yeah, that's the bathtub, you smart girl. Okay. When she doesn't have any pants covering her legs, so if she's in a little dress or anything, she crawls up on her feet because she's like, I don't like my knees dragging. You found the bathtub! Everett put some toys in there for you, all ready to go. Oh, Mom's gonna move her shampoo and conditioner. Are you ready for your bath? Yeah. If you are anything like me, you have a to-do list that is a mile long all the time. And one of those things on my to-do list is exercising and working out. Because I make so many decisions every single day, I feel like I get decision fatigue. And that is why when it comes to working out, I really like to use the Ladder app, and they are the sponsor of today's video. Ladder is a workout program where you get paired with a coach that gives you workouts to complete each day of the week. So when I get to the gym, instead of having to figure out what machine to use, what weights to use, I hop on the Ladder app, pull up today's workout, and get started. You can download the workout if your internet connection is kind of spotty or you're going to be somewhere where you don't have good connection. You can pre-download the workout. You can then connect it to your Spotify or Apple Music and play whatever music you want in the background, and your trainer is right there in your ear coaching you through a workout. When you first download the app, there is a survey that you take so that they know which type of workouts you're interested in and pair you with the right coach. I'm on vacation right now and I'm able to pick up my workouts right where I left off at home because they're all right there on the Ladder app. So no more decision fatigue for me when it comes to getting my workout in. I just pull up the Ladder app, put on some tunes, and get to work, and I love that. I always feel better after I move my body. So when you're ready for your own personal workout plan using the Ladder app, click the link in the description or this QR code and get $10 off. Workout's done. Let's go have some fun on vacation. Thankfully, the rain is gone this morning and the sun is back out. The rain followed us from Alaska. Unfortunately, there's more days of rain in the forecast, so we're just gonna try and soak up every bit of sunshine that we can. Spend a little time by the pool this morning. Everett.
What?
Swimming. You playing?
Honey, are you gonna come shopping with us? Yes, you are. Did you see that right there?
Well, John Slocum is coming a week Monday.
That was it. I didn't
Very
like the
cool.
cycle.
Yeah. Hi. I see you too. No. Stay there. It's danger.
God! It really is! And 64! Infinite! And 64! Infinity! And beyond! And 64!
I got a message from Mark last night via satellite. Where they're at, they can only contact us with like a Garmin or satellite texting. But they said they made it, and there's some snow, so that's a good sign. Hopefully they're having as much fun as we are having. I know they will. Hi, baby girl.
They like snowboarding a lot and splitboarding a lot.
Yeah, they do.
And skiing.
Hi. Ah.
They like splitting. They like snowing.
Yeah.
They like boarding. Splitting. They like split and they like.
And we like sunshine. You like sunshine? You like sunshine? Yeah. All right, spend a lovely morning by the pool in the sunshine. Hey, you look good. Nice and dressed.
Oh,
Thank you for opening the gate.
I meant open it, not close.
Yeah, this little chair can be used as a booster, and it has worked great. Now we can feed you properly. Good girl. All right, this afternoon's adventure is we're gonna go on a hike. So we're getting everybody loaded up. All right, quick pit stop at Jamba Juice. We do not have this in Alaska, so I like to make sure to get it at least once a trip. Little pre-hike boost. white gummy, please. And a medium Caribbean passion, please. All right, we got a Caribbean passion and a white gummy. White gummy's my favorite. Someone's ready to hike. Gonna skip his way down the trail. These are very nice bathrooms. Found a workout spot in the desert. It's an ab toner, so you go. Cool. One thing you have to remember when hiking in the desert is pretty much every plant can hurt you. You gotta watch out and stay on the trail. Swimming with your cousins. Got some pokies in your shoes. Careful. You okay?
That's why you stay on the trail.
I was on it.
He was on the trail. He still got poked.
You guys went and got pictures.
Oh. Okay, be careful. I think the temperature is right around 60 degrees today, so not too hot. And there's a nice little breeze. Oh yeah, it really is. Just like
right here.
just like laid down. Huh. Yeah, it just like fell over and like deflated. First little bloom I've seen. Not really much blooming yet. That was the first little flower I've seen. A little color in the very drab desert right now. Same type that I just found. That one's blooming. Last Saturday, I was hiking back from Manitoba Mountain in snowshoes and snow gear. A little different today. Yeah, we're into this little forest of these. Okay, I'm going on a trip and I am bringing a sock.
No, can I do one?
Yeah, you can do it. Okay.
Okay. I'm starting. So I'm gonna go.
You okay?
Starting to pack for a trip. I'm bringing a bat.
A bat?
A bat.
Okay. Like a
No,
baseball bat?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I bring a mitt?
No.
I can't bring a mitt. Okay. What else are you bringing?
I'm bringing my dad.
You're bringing your dad.
No. That's not in the category.
Okay.
I thought it was. Wrong letter.
Okay. Just keep going.
I'm gonna bring my pet bat.
Your pet bat?
Yes. It's
So you're bringing a bat and a pet bat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm bringing a cat.
You can.
I can't bring a cat? Okay, what are you bringing?
A bag. I'm gonna bring a bag.
Okay. I'm gonna bring a box. Can I bring a box?
Yes.
Ooh. Does it have to start with letter B? All right. Okay, I got one.
Thank you, everyone.
Lots of fun bikers. Looks fun to bike out here. Oh, we met up with the horses. Bikers, runners, horses, and dogs, and people. Hi. No-so trail. We did it! You guys did awesome!
But that was like 3 miles, 4 miles.
Let's go see. Grandpa should be able to tell us how far we went. The little hikers today. Walking through the desert.
Cowboy!
Okay, so I have these 4 gift cards that Mark bought in Alaska for his work as like a giveaway, and we have Speedway gas station in Alaska, but they didn't work there. I looked it up on the map. There's one Speedway gas station here, and we had to come way out of our way to get here, but we're gonna see if they work here. Okay, the guy checked and they seem to work, so I'm gonna let the kids pick out some snacks to eat over the next couple days. You guys can pick out some snacks for Chase. We'll see what the kids choose. Look at all these Slurpee flavors. I've never seen peach, pina colada, green apple, cherry, dragon fruit, blue shock Mountain Dew, blue raspberry Coca-Cola, pizza, hot wings, donuts. Okay, just pick something. Feastables.
Ooh, they probably don't even use.
Got your speedy phone number.
Well, that was fun. We're like, we've never bought so much stuff at a gas station before. We bought Grandpa some gas for the car as well, so. And I still have $50. It felt exciting to the kids. They're like, we can get all this stuff. They really actually didn't get very much. They were very reserved. Look at these fun little blooms on this in the parking lot. They look fun. This was like out in the middle of nowhere. We had to drive extra like 25 minutes to get here, but we got our snacks. Did you have a little pool party while we were away? You look so cute in your little swimming suit. Eating some of our snacks that we got at the gas station, hanging out at the pool. Feels nice and refreshing. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Well, sadly, the time has come for us to pack up our things and move to our Airbnb instead of being here with Grandma and Grandpa. So we got some packing to do. We have just loved being here at Grandma and Grandpa's the last few days, and it's so nice to be able to just put Violet down and then hang out with everybody. So that's going to be a little bit tricky over the next few days while we're still here. We may have to bring Violet's pack and play bed back and forth with us so that she can get her naps in. That girl loves her naps. But I'm going to get this all put into the car. We'll catch back up with you when we are at our Airbnb, all settled and things like that. Thanks for coming along to Arizona with us. We hope you're enjoying it and having fun, and we'll keep bringing you along for our spring break fun over the next few days. We love you guys, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.